Welcome to Around the Board, a show where four board game enthusiasts talk out of their butts about board games and board game topics. Today is episode number 76, recorded on Wednesday, January 7th, 2026. And what do we got today? We're going to talk all about the games of 2026 that we're excited about. And you don't want to miss this, because we're going to give each other all kinds of trouble and talk trash. That's what we do best here on Around the Board. But maybe, just maybe, we'll give you some insight into some games you might want to check out this year. So, without further ado, let me announce today's contestants on Around the Board. We've got Dan O'Connor's in the blue corner. We've got John Theismann in corner number red. Corner number red. And then purple corner is the lovely Kelly McLaughlin, and me, Andy Barnett, in the green corner. All right, let's do this. Hi.
Hi.
John,
us around the board.
You wanted to talk about something. What did you want to talk about?
Well, just one thing really quickly. Something
please.
I noticed
What is it?
as I was listening to a podcast. It's really just like a radio show that does a podcast that you, in case you missed their episodes or whatever.
What is a podcast, anyway?
Pods?
You have to ask Daniel.
What is a YouTube
I really don't know
channel?
much about
I don't know
them.
what these things are.
But funny thing is that now at the beginning of their podcast every time, they say, this is a such and such podcast. Guaranteed human. And so I thought that was something that we could now offer up to the audience. As
I don't think even AI could not do as bad as what we have to present to people.
there we go. But people need to know.
We're worse than AI.
People need to know. So it's
yes.
Around the Board show. Guaranteed human.
100% human.
Yes.
No
Are we
artificial
really saying
intelligence
Andy's
here.
human?
Well,
Yeah,
that's a stretch.
good point, Kelly. Are we?
All right, well,
that a
I'm
check we're
excited,
willing to
guys.
cash?
I'm excited because I want to know if we have any crossovers, if we are going to argue. I think we're definitely going to argue. I'm excited.
We
about
should
this.
take a bet. I think I potentially have 2 crossovers, maybe even 3, depending on how well John did research.
I did great research, but I researched games I thought I would like, not what you would like, Kelly.
All right, so just to be clear, we're going to do this with the audience because we're improv. We're just doing it on the fly, baby. What is the format, Daniel? How's this going to work? It's not it's not a top 10 list. We're just going to go around and mention a game and then talk about it, and next person will mention
He's
it.
we're
on the
gonna talk
show,
about
folks.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about our top 5 games. I'm gonna start with my number 5 and go to my number 1.
As am I.
We figured this out all independently, so these might be 2023 games for Andy. We don't actually know.
Now, I have
we're
games.
just trusting that he understood the assignment.
I have games. I didn't number them, though. Or am I supposed to number them in order?
You know, Andy,
you don't have to put a number by 'em,
you've
just do your
never
number 5
made an
game
ordered
and 4
list,
game.
so-
There's
like
always
we
an
could.
aspect all of
I
us
feel
get
like we've
wrong.
done this before.
We do
All right.
this every year,
I'm
Andy.
fine.
It's the
I'm
same
fine.
conversation every year,
Yep.
but it's
Every
okay.
year.
Every
So
year.
great. It's a good one. People are never tired of it. All right, Daniel, well, why don't you start us off with your game number 5 of 2026?
All right, so my first game I want to talk about, actually I gave Andy a hard time. Mine is not in the list. Actually, my list is this. I don't want to have crossovers, so I picked the ones that I think are least likely to cross over, or ones that people should know that I was going to pick, and hopefully they didn't pick them because they knew I was going to pick them. So
Wait a minute. Wait, are you doing a disservice to our listeners? You purposely picked, like, low-quality games just because there wouldn't be crossovers?
yeah, exactly. Low quality
These are my
games that
mediocre
we-
games of 2026.
It would
We
have
don't
to
know
be
about-
if it's the opposite of what we would choose.
Right.
So,
Yeah, we don't know about these games at all. So, this could actually be the game of the year right here that I'm about to talk about. So, strap
bet
in.
they're all small box.
Oh, I
And
think one of them
cozy.
is. Whatever. Get those
Yes,
cozy games
very
out
cozy
of there.
games.
What was that about smallpox?
Yeah.
Yes, smallpox, Andy. This game will give you smallpox. It's called Age of Bitcoin. That's right. This is a game I saw, and I kind of dismissed it at first when I saw it because it looked like one of those games I like to call preachy games, where they're trying to teach you a lesson about something or another. And I was like, I don't want anything to do with that. Well, it kept calling to me, so I was like, all right, let me take a look at this. And I'm glad I did look at it because it looks like a really cool stock market game where there is like some tight resource management of both Bitcoin and gold and maybe another stock as well. And what's kind of unique about this is it kind of reflects history in the fact that there was a time where Bitcoin was worth like, you could get like a bajillion of it for $1, which if you did,
Back in my day,
you're super rich right now. So I hope you still have your bajillion Bitcoin. So as the game progresses, there's a moment where you will be able to start using Bitcoin to make purchases, but early on you won't. So I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And the gimmick in this game, because every good game has to have a gimmick nowadays, is you can actually see the stock market increase and decrease by placing little tiles on the graph board. So you can actually see the up and downs of the stocks. And as the gold and the Bitcoin goes up, the bubble will pop and it will crash down. So your goal is to sell it high, buy it low, just like real life. So seemed interesting. This looks like a new venture for this company. So that is a little bit concerning for me sometimes. But in general, it looked interesting enough that I want to play it now.
Anytime in this game, does somebody call you on the phone, tell you to sell your house and put all the money in the Bitcoin machine down the street and then send it to them?
Okay. Yes. As a banker, public announcement, guys, you could make your own Bitcoin account with like Coinbase or CoinWallet. If you're going to call, you don't need their help. It's a scam. Okay. It's a scam. And if you take cash out, you don't tell your banker what you're doing. They can't help you. Okay. So don't take cash out and give it to random people.
Random question. Can you still mine gold in World of Warcraft to make money?
That is a random question.
I mean, probably. You probably had to mine a lot of it, though. All right. Well,
nerdy question.
They lowered the price of a steed, didn't they? Or the level? Or the price?
Yeah, it's like,
or both.
It's like 25 gold now. It's like nothing.
Oh, piece of cake.
You might even get one free when you like sign up. All right. I am super excited to see if John is going to cross over with my first game.
Well, mine's about mining Minecraft gold. So, no, it's not.
World of Warcraft.
This one I think I'm pretty safe nobody's going to have on their list. And it piqued my interest because it's reality based. And that's one of the things I really like. And it's called First Monday in October. I don't know if you guys saw this on the list, but First Monday in October is the time of the year when the Supreme Court decides what cases they're going to take up for the year, for that term. And this goes through the 200-year history of the Supreme Court, and you play like a behind-the-scenes guy trying to be a mover and shaker and an influencer, and you have your own goals and objectives separate from everybody else, and you're trying to exert your influence and make votes go a certain way. People don't know what you're trying to do. You don't know what they're trying to do. And so there's like area influence involved somehow too, and dice rolling, which I guess can be like some of the mitigation of the randomness of the decisions. But it sounds, they go through like, they use real justices. They use like, you can like approve justices or not approve justices, and you have real cases that come up, like historic cases will come up over the years. Sounds pretty cool. Something that I just gotta check out just for it sounds very ambitious. I didn't say anything about the designers or the company because I don't think there was anybody that I needed at Fort Circle Games.
John, would you
they
say
mostly
that
do historical base, like more war type games. So this might be one of their first forays into an actual guys on a map kind of game, but it doesn't sound like anything like that. It sounds a lot like a kind of not hidden role, but hidden objective kind of game. So I don't know. So John, sounds really cool.
John, would you say when you saw this game, you would say if you saw it, you know it when you see it?
I thought that's what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I butchered that, man.
I knew where you're trying to go.
That was a nod to Justice. Who was that?
Scalito?
Oh gosh.
No, it's a long time ago.
It's a long time ago.
Burger? I don't know.
Reinhardt?
Okay. Well, John, I actually did see this game because I'm not into the real games like you are. I mean, I thought you were going to be like, vacuuming out your car the game. Like, I thought that's what you were about to bring us. This one.
Maybe it's higher on the list.
Yeah, this one is historical based. I love historical, especially American history.
Yeah.
So I did look into this one. I passed on it though because I thought it looked a little too dry. So I don't know if you looked at some of the pictures, but
I did. Like, I mean, the components look good. It might be just feeding into the solemnness of the Supreme Court. I don't know. I'm giving it a pass on that. Because I think it looks like good quality at least. So I think it might be good.
Well, I'll be interested to give it a play when you get it.
No, me too. I mean, that's one I'll probably try before I buy, but I thought it looked good.
All right. Well, Kelly, what do you got? You got to be doing better than these two schlubs.
I don't see how.
I do think we're getting a little bit into the drier areas of Bitcoin, now the justice, and now I'm going a bit classical. So
Uh-oh.
we're really classing it up around here.
about
My
time.
first pick is Endearment, which is the Kickstarter finish, but you can still late pledge. It's from the makers of Botany, if you've played that. And I found this just by accident, and I'm wigging out. Like, I'm totally late pledging this. It's a new Jane Austen-inspired strategy board game where you take on the role of one of Austen's beloved heroines, and you kind of traverse around the Regency England, improving your traits, which are kind of like iconography. You got to match them up, whether it's with, your dress, going to this party, which, and you're also engaging in social rivalries in the pursuit of romance, as it says. In this game, you're building your character's reputation. You're choosing suitors, and like I said, attending social events, making clever decisions to gain favor, and then you have your rivals who are trying to outcharm you. This game was just so thematic, and even the mechanics are pretty cool. The bonus too, I thought was interesting. So if you've read any of the books, there's always a hero to the heroine. And in this game, if you end up being able to woo and marry your hero, you get extra points. And the other thing I like too, there's asymmetric qualities, but let's get to the real of what I would pick. The deluxe edition. Get this. It's stunning. It's a keepsake jewelry style box. And inside of it, the player boards look like literal Jane Austen books.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. And the game is, from what I could tell, the highest quality art. Like, the artwork in this looked like stuff from a museum. It was just completely mind-blowing.
What's this called again, Kelly?
It's called Endearment.
Okay.
And, don't want to scare off the guys here. Don't worry. It's
I'm
got
scared.
mechanics.
Don't worry.
No. Here's the thing. Here's how I'm going to sell this. This is a game to attract your wife to a deeper strategy type game. While she's looking at dresses, you're trying to do the icon thing. You know what I mean? It's like, but there's like that aspect. And I just think too, also just how well they did the theme with this is, if you're just into the books and the classic of the historical part of it, take a look at this. It is so well done. I was blown away. And even had a cute little, the start players, like a cute little bust, a gold bust of some character. I don't remember what, but yeah, it's
Mr. Darcy.
It's very pimp my game.
It's
Mr.
ironic that
Darcy.
you bring this
Mr.
up,
Darcy.
Kelly, because my wife is on a British movie culture binge, and because she has a good friend Bethany that is also big into Jane Austen, and she just recently asked me if we had a Jane Austen game. And I said,
no
well, I have
way.
obsession. I was
Date
like, I have
night!
obsession, but yeah, there we go. I'll let her know that there's now a Jane Austen game. But there actually is. There's Dating Mr. Darcy. That's a game I actually played with that said friend, and a couple other ones. But yeah, this
I
looks
heard
like
that
another
wasn't
one.
as good. Yeah.
It was fine.
Well, I'll have to check this one out too, Kelly, because
Yeah,
my wife
I-
is also a big Jane Austen fan.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. No,
I'm telling you,
mine
this
is
is
not,
gonna,
but I'm
this is
intrigued.
bringing
She liked
marriages
the
together.
she liked the Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, I think.
Did she really?
No, I don't think
I
so.
thought she only watched Harry Potter. I thought that was
Harry Potter.
your... All right, well, Andy, let us know what your number 5 or 1 or 3
Or
is.
random
Clear
game
everyone
is.
wins.
One of my top 5 games that I'm looking forward to in 2026. Now, I want to clarify this by telling you guys out there, I am just an enthusiast. I am no expert. I don't have any inside tips. Nobody, the good Dr. Knizia has not given me a call to tell me what's coming up. I don't hear from Stefan Feld or Uwe Rosenberg. You might think I do, but I don't. So this is all just my, guess. And I'm gonna throw one off. I'm gonna totally throw you guys off on this one. You ready?
I doubt it.
I'm ready.
Raas, A Dance of Love by Indian
Oh.
designers Mahir Shah and Shaleen Harlaka. And look, here's what...
Do you even know what those words mean?
Those are people. Those are people. I love the table presence of this game. And yes, it's bitten me before. I'm looking at you, Storm Raiders. But this thing looks really unique. It's got a spinning board, all kinds of dice
does look
placement.
cool.
It looks cool. Now, it's interesting. because it's the theme is about dance troupes competing for different dresses and using different songs, right? So it's something I'd definitely be into. Actually, it kind of reminds me of a game. Can I do a soft plug? I'll do a soft plug. I'm in a video game that's pretty popular right now called Infinity Nikki. You have to check it out. It's all about collecting dresses, and you get different player powers. Anyway, that said, this also made, well, I would say one other thing, and that is that it reminded me a little bit of Castell, which I recently got to the table too, and actually finally got to the table, and it's actually pretty good. Yeah. So I'm off in the weeds here, but anyway, what do I like about this? It looks pretty unique. It looks, the mechanics, it's got every mechanic you could ever want in there. And maybe that's an issue. That could be, because sometimes they try and shove too much into a game. But it's got area control, action queue, chaining, dice movement. It has a rondelle. I mean,
It has mini rondelles.
what else do you need, Daniel? What else do you need? So the release date for this one is the end of February. So you might think the theme might be putting it off, but I just want to see the mechanics of it. It looks cool.
Actually, I was a little less surprised when you said it was Indian themed, because you do the international ministry. So all of a sudden you're a man of international intrigue. So
Yes.
It doesn't have anything to do with that, but yes.
Oh, behave.
Oh, whatever. You know, you're going to find a student from India and be like, oh, I have a game I want to play with you. You can tell me if it's, thematic.
Actually, it's actually
Raas, it's a dance of love, baby.
dance of love. It's actually a fact, Daniel, that when I first have new friends come over from different countries, I show them my board game room, and they're all in awe. And then I go, "What country are you from again? I think I've got a game based on your country." And I'll go grab Godzilla for the Japanese fella that's here.
Yeah.
Please no hate mail.
No, I mean,
Please send it.
It's got actual Japanese letters.
It does.
On the box.
There you go.
Back to your game that you mentioned. I love that it plays up to 6 and maxes out at 90 minutes. That's pretty good. I think that's one that you could get played a lot with.
It's
groups,
within your standards, John?
It is, very much so. I like it.
And you like the theme, you'd say?
I didn't. I passed it up immediately when I saw it on the list, but after looking into it more in depth, I would play it.
Okay. Yes. Well, I want to check this one out. So there you have it.
I was going to say, you had me at It's Like Castell, because that to me is one of the most underrated games. So I'll definitely want to check it out.
It really is underrated. That was a lot of fun. It wasn't intuitive.
It hit the scene with the big splash, and then kind of just one of those games that never gets talked about anymore.
Yeah,
it just plays a little different, and it's not intuitive, but I got to get back to the table because it was
trapeze games.
All right, well, let's look at our number 4. My number 4 game is in the criteria of, if you guys have a crossover with me on this one, it's your fault. Because as soon as I saw this, I was like, well, this is a me game. And this game is called Super. It's a superhero game. That's right. But I can't say superhero because I think the term superhero is actually copyrighted by both DC and Marvel. Yeah, look it up. I'm pretty sure that's a true fact. So this one is just called Super. And it looks like it's well, I'm going to tell you the theme of this game before I explain the mechanics, because the thing with these anticipated games, sometimes you don't really know what the mechanics are going to be, or you can read about it, but it also doesn't tell you much. But you are a superhero agent. You're an agency that hires superheroes, and your goal is to get 50 million followers on social medias. And so you do that by drafting different superheroes of different, suit colors and different power levels, and through this draft it's essentially set collection, and you're trying to
beige,
exactly, like charcoal and beige, and you are trying to get so many followers based off of these heroes. So I don't know a lot about it. There wasn't a lot of pictures, but yeah, just seemed the other thing, the designer. I always want to look at the designer game. Yeah, I want to look at the designer and the publisher, and the publisher wasn't that impressive for me. I don't remember who it was, but the designer was from the hit game Far Away that came out last year, which is a small little game, and I have a feeling Super is going to be a small box game too. But hey, I'm turning a page on small box games. I'm actually not. I still don't like them.
So your game sounds like the naughty show on Amazon called Boys, the way you described it.
Oh, yeah, except I don't think it has that theme at all. It did not look very naughty, but yes, I do not watch Boys for that reason, Kelly.
I don't either. Just know it exists.
I think it crossed the line for me. That's where
Oh,
I'm
you
like,
mean The Boys?
yeah, The
Yeah,
Boys.
Oh,
You know,
the
like in
boys.
the first episode when the guy that could run with super speed just like blew somebody up by running through them, I was like,
That was kind of cool.
oh,
Oh, so he watches the show.
I need
We
more.
better.
Yeah. This could be a trick-taking game too, as well. I'm
Oh,
not
and
sure.
that
It's
was
on
right up
Game
your alley.
Found. It has really cool art. I
has
really
really
like
good
the
art, looks
pictures.
like.
Yeah, it's like a more modern drawings. I do like it when they do throwbacks, but this one's fine, and I actually really enjoy it. So there we go. It's called Super.
Very good.
Well, we knew we couldn't escape without you getting a comic book superhero type themed game on the list.
No, I
predict
could
we'll
not.
At least
And
one more.
I will want to say this: if you guys are looking at the 2026 list on Board Game Geek, and there was another superhero game on there, but it's a bait and switch, guys. I read some information on it, and the guy was like, "I'm still showing it to publishers." Like, I don't think that counts as a 2026 game. So this
Maybe
was
it's
the
on
only
my list.
pure superhero game I saw. There is another superhero game that might be mentioned later, though.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, this has
Uh-oh.
a low rating, and it's not even out yet.
Well, technically, wasn't John's game kind of superhero-ish? Justice League?
That's right.
Very good. I was like, where are you going with that?
Never know
Okay,
with
so-
Andy.
All right, my number
Go
4.
for it, John.
My number 4 is an IP game based on a little-known IP, Infinity Nikki the board game, which
Really?
is supposed... No, it's not.
That's fantastic. I'll sign it.
Like,
I'll sign it.
That's- yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be
Do
the
you
only
guys,
reason
do you
to
guys
get
want to
it.
know what character I play even? You never asked
Sure.
me.
Do you play
a
Nikki?
girl.
I play a character named Wide-Brimmed Marshall. He's a piece of fabric that is alive.
I like it already. Oh,
So you're not a
Wide-brimmed
tool, you're a
Marshall.
sprawl. Got it.
Oh,
I'll get that one.
zang.
All right.
Spool. I think
a
he meant to say
spool.
spool, but he can't speak.
Ah,
I can't talk.
Okay.
Know what I mean, not what I say, John. Come
my
on.
bad. My bad. I forgot. But actually, mine is a superhero game. But I don't think it's going to be one on Daniel's list because it's from the superhero collection that bears his initials. So this is from DC,
You're right.
and it is the Enemies of Gotham City. And the only reason this is on my list is because, I don't know, you guys probably weren't like me. You weren't geeking out about Batman the Animated Series in the 90s because this was some of the coolest stories to come out of any kind of
I
superhero.
was.
Okay, thank you. And
Best Joker ever,
yes,
Mark Hamill.
and the artwork in it was amazing. The stories were great, and they made some other standalone movies and everything that were a little bit edgier, you know. And so those were really cool. And me and single guy roommates, we would huddle around and watch this. We would record it every time it came on. We'd sit down and watch it. And so, in this game, Enemies of Gotham City, you play one of the enemies, and it comes with like 12 enemies from the series, and you're going to have your own little board and everything. And I think it's mostly area control from what I understand, but you're trying to defeat Batman basically is the gist of it. So and then whoever defeats Batman wins. You're the best enemy of Gotham City, and I don't see how it can not be at least fun to play. And so that just intrigued me. You don't see things based on Batman the Animated Series that look like a good game that isn't like some little miniatures game or something stupid like that. So pretty pumped about it. I think it looks pretty cool.
That
It
looks
comes
really
from
good.
Upper
John.
Deck.
I actually...
It's not even from the game publisher. It's from Upper Deck.
Oh, Upper Deck?
Yeah.
Well, you know Upper Deck, it's not on my list, but they are finally coming out with their legendary DC. So now you can
really?
play Batman and Cyclops, everybody's dream combo.
That would be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think at least one person.
No, that looks... It actually looked like WizKid's old game called Gotham City Batman or Batman Gotham City. Not
Yeah.
Batman Gotham City Chronicles, which was
Yes.
hot garbage.
Yes.
Watch my previous episode for that one. But that game was good, except it was like a race to 10, level 10, and it was take that, so it kind of had the motion
Yeah.
effect.
Yeah.
This game, hopefully, it looks very similar, but hopefully they don't have a race to level 10. And
Doesn't sound
I'll
like
give it
it.
a try. Looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
I'll actually own this if it is good, but I'll play
Okay.
it first.
I'll play yours.
No.
Kelly, what you got for 4?
All right, John, I think you're going to like this one.
Yes.
It's called Class of 89. So we
Boom.
all know the 80s were the best decade because I was born in it, of course.
I'm pretty sure
but in-
John graduated in the 70s.
Well, I know.
No, he
I
did
just
not.
said he would enjoy it because he'd be like a teenager, or I don't know, married old man. I don't know. How old
No,
are you?
teenager. Thank you. Those were the golden years.
Yeah.
When I had hair everywhere. It was amazing.
No, we saw the picture.
David Bowie, right?
Well, tell us about this game, Kelly.
Yes, tell us about the game.
So, in this game, you are the president of your yearbook, and your job is to get all the best moments from your last year in school. And I had to copy and paste the Board Game Geek stuff about this because it was just so funny. It's like
Flavor text.
Flavor text. So each player competes to design the gnarliest yearbook spread before the final bell rings. Points can be gained from clever tile placement, strategic set collection, and sweet proximity bonuses, as each teacher's class is filled with matching students. Of course, trading signatures will earn much-needed street cred. And don't wig out, as only most awesomely organized yearbooks can win. And nothing is more bodacious than one that is alphabetized. So, the pictures on this game, there was only a few, but the game board and the personal player board prototypes I saw look so cool, so immersive. Once again, apparently I'm finding a theme with myself. I like immersive. And I'll just have to see if this will stand the test of time like the 80s did. So,
yeah, Kelly, that the only reason that's not on my list is because it was on my Gen Con list. And so I was like, I didn't want to have another game that, is going to come out that was on my Gen Con list. I already talked about it. It looks amazing, though. That's the only thing keeping it off of my top 5. That's for sure. That looks awesome.
oh, I didn't watch that show, I guess.
You and a couple other people.
Kelly, that art looks like it could straight up be from the classic 1988 Heartthrob game. Which is just an incredible game about fighting your dream man. And that art looks like it could just be interchanged with that. So if you know, you know.
Hey.
Let me just put it that way.
All right.
Hi, this is Remy, by the way.
Can we
Hi,
quit
Remy.
talking about games about me?
Oh.
Nah. All right, we'll talk again about a game you like. How about that?
Okay. Well,
What's your number 4 or random game?
Number 4 is going to be let's see, which one should I make number 4? We'll go with this one. Ice looks like a really cool 3D tile mining game that is impressive on the table. We actually saw them playing it at Gen Con, and this last Gen Con, and I missed out on trying to play it because, you can't do everything at Gen Con. You just can't. This one has some cool flavor text, though, and I'm going to pull up my trailer voice and read it to you, if that's okay. Ice as far as the eye can see. In this frozen world swept by blizzards, a lone city clings to life. Every year during the summer season, the city's guilds organize expeditions. Their destination, the Valley of the Nuka, where vestiges of an antediluvian civilization might be buried. Looking for answers, prestige, or riches, every guild has its own motivation. ICE is a game of exploration, 3D tile mining, and collection. Players are archaeologists exploring tiles that they can remove. Archaeologists dig these tiles in order to collect artifacts, which gave them reputation points. And 3 levels of tiles are in the game. The first one corresponds to the ice sheet level, the second and third represent surface and deep artifact levels, and the bottom layer is the city of Azulia. The ice
You better
sheet tiles
copyright that. They're going to
remove-
take it.
I know, right? They're going to use that. It looks like a cool game. It looks so cool on the table, and I'm excited to try this one. I'm mad I didn't get to try it at Gen Con. Did you guys try it out at Gen Con?
No, but it was on I think it was on your list and my list to check out a Gen Con. It looks amazing. It looks so cool about digging down through the tiles of the ice and how they replicate that. It looks amazing. It looks really cool.
So I have a fun story about this, guys. While you were talking, reading your fantastic voiceover there. This game has been on the most anticipated year game for like the past 3 years. This Kickstarter launched on May of 2024. So people thought it was going to come out in 2024. So they were talking about it in 2023. And they said they were going to release it in 2025, but they missed it. So this game has been talked about for a solid 4 years. So there's been 4 years of buzz about this game. So we're going to see if it finally comes out. This is the year and how exciting it's going to be.
Maybe this is like the 4th version of it.
Nope, it's not.
The 4th edition.
Nope, it's still the same one.
If I'm on the right one, it doesn't look good.
You're on the
Oh
right
no,
one.
it looks
Like-
fantastic.
Then I must not be looking at the right one.
Yeah. No, this game like literally makes all the lists because of how good it looks, and like people see it like Andy did and goes, "Oh, I really want to play this." Yeah.
I'm finding that I'm a tile lane kind of guy.
That's what Daniel's been saying.
Gee, I haven't figured
I
that
do
out.
like me
Carlos.
tiles.
I mean, one of my best friends that I play games with is named Tyler.
Ah.
Wow. So you're laying with Tyler? Is
And
that what
Ty.
you're saying?
That's
No.
close.
Okay. Well, you're a tile laying guy.
Let's move on to number 3,
Spam the
Daniel.
show,
What do you-
folks.
So this next game is the other game that is of superhero descent, but not one that most people would be familiar with. I was not, for one, because it comes from the dark recesses of the DC
Reese's.
world, which
Chocolate
is actually
Reese's.
Dark Horse
Dark
Games,
chocolate
which is
Reese's
like
Pieces?
adjacent to DC, but not really. So
Yeah.
Dark Horse has like Hellboy and to some other ones, but whatever. This is Grendel, and it's from Off the Page Games, who
Isn't
they
that
have.
the guy that is the antithesis to Santa Claus?
No,
No,
that's
Krampus.
Krampus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Grendel is that
Puppet
little
and
guy
Tea.
that used to live on Jabba the Hutt's shoulder.
I think Grendel is actually from Beowulf.
Oh, maybe it is.
Yeah, I think I was the closest there. We'll let you guys be the judge. But anyways, this game looks like kind of like Rorschach from The Watchmen. If you guys remember that show / comic book, and it looks like the same kind of thing. But this game is very Root-like. It's area control, and there are 4 different factions that are controlled completely different. But it doesn't look as like nuanced as Root. So it looks like when you're like learning the game, it's very basic, but the mechanic is very different as well. So a couple of things that you're doing is one is your bag building. If you're Grendel, you're building your bag, and it's like a deck building bag builder game. If you are the villain, I didn't write his name down, so I forgot what his name is. It's a press your luck game. You're building a deck and you're flipping cards and you're pressing your luck. I probably won't play him, Kelly. I see you look that way. And the other one is the Rondel, and I think that's the police officers are the Rondels, so that's a faction I'm excited for. And the other one is dice placement, which is the mob. And then apparently there's this is one that I did back on Kickstarter, and they have a 5th player expansion, which is tile laying. It's like polyominoes, and it's the press. So yeah, I just don't know. This
Wonder
look like
Twins unite. We'll all be in it.
Yeah. That's right. So all of our things. So this game is from the designer of Mind Management, which is like just a widely critically acclaimed hidden movement game. Some of their other games, Corpse of Discovery, everything they've done has been a great twist on what they've presented. So I think this one is going to be right there. I'm excited for it, and I'm glad I backed this one. But it's called Grendel. Grendel. Who knows? No one knows. You can't know.
Nobody knows at all. Okay.
Isn't that the Grindelwald? Isn't that where Sirius Black lived?
That's the Griswolds.
No, that's
Now spell it.
no, that's the Griswolds.
John, save us.
The Griswolds are from National Lampoon's Family Vacation.
Oh, I thought it was that the
Seriously,
family that kept that
Andy?
big Harry thing, Harry and the Hendersons.
That's right. That's what this game's about. John, save us.
As a side note, whenever you say the Rondels, I'm always thinking it's like a 60s Motown group or something.
Oh yes,
Baby,
John-
Won't You Walk Me Home by the Rondels is up next. Yes. All right, number 3 on my list is a really cool looking game about a common thing. I love coffee, and I often visit a barista. And Barista is the name of this game, where it seems pretty ambitious. Because, what is it? It's only 45 to 75 minutes, and you're running your own coffee shop. And so, but it's also a worker placement. It's engine building, supposedly in it. It sounds like you're doing some pretty minutia type stuff. You're hiring employees. You're getting ingredients and all these different things to run your business. So I'm not really sure how they're taking such a total view of this business and turning it into a game that you can play in 45 minutes. So it's just because of that, it sounds interesting. It has mechanics in it that I like. It looks cool. You're making coffee. I love coffee. So I think this game would be good. Barista, I think it can catch in on the, coffee is hot right now. There we go. Unless you're getting an iced coffee. You can get an iced coffee that it's not so hot. But so I think it's going to be fairly popular games. It looks good, and it smells good, and it has some good mechanics to it. So, Barista.
Does it have
is number 3 on
scratch
my
and
list.
sniff?
It might.
Just put coffee beans in your coffee.
Might not have been listed yet.
What was the game that came out a couple years ago? Maybe, or maybe it isn't even out. I don't know. I never played it. The Capybara game with about wasn't he a barista?
Capybara. Yep.
Cafe?
That was out
Vera.
last year.
Was it any good?
Probably not.
Wow. Way to just throw a hot take out there.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
Twirling back to Barista.
Yes, please.
That's all.
Oh, okay. Well, you had something to add.
It's your turn, Kelly.
No, no, I was just gonna say that you had me at coffee, but I don't know. It looks a little underwhelming looking some of the artwork on the cards, but that
I think the artwork looks good.
It's
I
okay.
like that.
I just think there's
It's
not that
okay.
many pictures of it yet.
True.
I like what they're
And
going for, though.
I know better than to necessarily judge a book by its cover, and John's been surprising me a lot lately. He even got me to like Godfather again, so
How about that?
I'll give it a shot.
That's all I'm asking
All right.
for.
Well, what's your number 4 or 3? We're on 3 now.
3, Kelly, 3.
Man, it's going so fast. Okay.
That's okay.
So, this game, I can't believe how excited I am about this.
I can't either.
I know. It's called Satchel Quest. Now, kind of like Daniel, it seemed like him and I are on the same mechanics tonight. It's a deck bag pooling as well. It's got variable setup. It's a dungeon crawler. And those who know me have heard me say multiple times that I do not like dungeon crawlers, have zero interest in them. I don't know, maybe I had a really bad experience in Mansions of Madness when I had Insanity. You know how it goes. But, just like I've been broadening my horizons, opening back up to co-ops, this dungeon crawler really did captivate me. It's competitive and you draw chips out of a bag. And hold on, you quack haters out there. The interesting part about the chips in this is it's double-sided. And it helps to choose your fate throughout the game as you explore the dungeon. BGG says you'll delve in and battle enemies, disarming traps, unlocking treasure chests, while earning gold, experience, valor. Very streamlined, same thing. But the word on the street is the coins are what really add the fun factor on this. And supposedly it was very well play tested and designed. And it has multiple paths to victory, asymmetric powers. I truly cannot believe how much this game appeals to me because it's just, I don't know if it's the way it looked, if it's the coins, but call the medics. I think my insanity might be back. I don't know.
What was the name of the game again?
Is it Satchel?
Satchel Quest.
Ooh,
SATCH.
I can't wait till the
I
sequel,
did see
Satchel
this
Page.
one.
That's what I was thinking of.
Baseball.
I did see this
baseball
one,
dungeon
Kelly,
crawler.
but
Baseball dungeon
It-
crawler.
I don't know why it did not trigger for me, but I just looked past it. But it does look great. It looks pretty, and if this is a game you're behind, I will definitely play it.
So it
looks
kind of
right up
reminded
my
me of the what's that flip game we play that's 6 players?
Flip side.
Captain
you-
Flip.
No, not
Flip
yeah,
7.
Captain Flip. No, yeah, because it kind of reminded me of Captain Flip, and then of course Quacks, and I put in that Quack haters just for you, Daniel. But it kind of like a sweet marriage between the two, but being a dungeon crawler. So
Cool. I think more marriages should happen in the dungeon. So
Yeah, there you go.
I'm for it.
there you go.
Hashtag around the board after dark. All right, I'm ready to make you guys mad with mine. Okay.
Yes.
This is the 2023 game I've been
That's what I
waiting
was gonna
for.
say.
No, it's even worse. It's even worse.
Oh,
I'm sneaking this in there because it is a release in 2026, and you guys are gonna love it. And that would be Agricola, the deluxe edition.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. By the
That wasn't
game master
released.
emeritus himself, Uwe Rosenberg, out of Rosenberg's Complex Games. This one still stands the test of time with the tension of feeding your people,
Does it?
growing your workers via worker placement, housing them, and trying to grow some crops and raise animals. It's a classic, and this deluxe edition, it looks muy bueno. It looks awesome.
Andy,
and I
go eat
say that,
rocks.
Kick them.
we're going through a time right now. It's kind of a golden age of board games.
No way, really?
It is, because what's going on is we're having all these deluxe editions come out that are just beautiful. And I just got my second one. So I've raved about the Castles of Burgundy Deluxe Edition, which is just beautiful.
I hadn't heard of it.
And then I just got my new Puerto Rico Deluxe Edition.
Oh, did you? Okay.
It's freaking awesome. It's so cool looking. Everything about it is amazing.
Did it change its gameplay?
It does add some expansions, yes.
Okay.
But the base gameplay's fine. Forget you, man.
Are the buildings still just cardboard things that say small building?
No,
large building.
Everything's acrylic. I've got all the acrylic upgrades and the different crops. They're little carts full of the different fruits
nice,
and vegetables, and yeah.
Oh, I'd play it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. But anyway, that's not even what we're talking about. We're talking about Agricola Deluxe Edition, which is
that I won't play.
I think it's supposed to come out this year. That's according to BGG anyway. Okay. So I'm excited to play it.
If you backed it, don't you know?
I didn't back it, actually.
Oh, I thought you said you backed it.
No. I thought about it, but I was trying to save money. Boring.
Andy,
Agricola's such a great game, by the way. So much better than most.
We will allow this one on the list. But next year, I better see Agricola Dead Harvest, which is the Agricola zombie game.
Oh, really?
That's the one I really want to see.
I don't think I even knew about that. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they announced it the same time they announced the one you're getting. It's just they didn't have it ready yet, but they announced it.
That's legitimate. I thought you were joking.
100%. It's called Dead Harvest. I just looked it up just to confirm that it wasn't a fever dream.
Guess you don't have to feed your people.
Zombie, blank,
if you don't
whatever.
feed your people, they turn into zombies, right?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
More efficient.
Well, and think about if this goes well next year. I think every Euro game is going to have a zombie themed game now. It's like Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. It's just going to be.
You know how they can get away with that? Just a little factoid for those of you who are nerds out there.
Please share.
They can get away with that because Pride and Prejudice is a work that is in the public domain.
Public domain.
So you could technically rewrite it yourself and add vampires or zombies and aliens and all kinds of stuff.
And they did. And it could also be unmatched. Speaking of unmatched, my number 2 is not unmatched.
Oh.
Though I am super excited about the Stars and Stripes set.
Maybe it's
go look that up.
Someone else's list.
Well, it shouldn't be because, well, I'll wait then. Go look it up. Don't wait for John. Just go look it up now. Okay, my number 2 is a game about time travel, and it looked super cool, and it's called Restart. And what the time travel part of the game, like every game that says time travel, it's gonna disappoint on the time travel part. It just is, because nothing's really gonna feel like time travel. Even in Anachrony, like all it is a debt system. Like you're just getting debt and you have to pay your debt back before it's turned into time, but they call it time travel. Anyways, Restart's kind of like the same thing. You have a like a kid pawn and you have an adult pawn, and your kid pawn says like what age you're in, and then your adult pawn can kind of go wherever it wants to, but it can't ever meet up with your kid pawn because, you know, that would be a paradox and the world would implode. But you're laying down cards into a tableau, like a group tableau, to try to create like a set, like satisfy a condition on a card that says, you know, you need 2 yellows next to 2 blues. And then you have your own cards on your tableau where you're like upgrading cards, and the more you upgrade, the more powerful that card gets. But what's kind of cool about this game is there's a module aspect to it. And depending on what time frame you travel to, there are 4 different modules that play completely different, but they still share the same mechanics. So like if a card says activate the yellow, it's going to activate the yellow, but depending on what module you're going to play, it's going to have a different effect. So I just love that versatility. I love the idea of the time travel theme, and it looks really nice. So it's called Restart.
And
First question.
It is a competitive game, you said, right? Not a co-op?
It is a competitive game, yes.
Okay. I was so excited when I first heard about, somebody was explaining time stories to me at Gen Con years ago. And then they neglected to say it was a co-op until about 20 minutes into the explanation. Anyway, sorry.
The minis in this look sweet.
There's not.
Oh, I didn't even see minis.
Yeah, I saw that
I hope
too.
I'm looking at the right game, because if I am...
Well, there is a Restart 2025, and that's...
No, this is 2026.
A tile lane number game where you're just trying to...
By
It's not the tile lane number
Tito
game.
Tum
This
Games
is-
Studios?
I feel like time travel has not been a big...
So yeah, look at the minis. It's showing the
Okay.
adult and
Yeah, I
child.
do
cool
see it.
minis.
And I don't know if it's just, I got to thank our fellow around the border, Chris. I am so about painting minis that I'm looking at these minis going, I want to paint them.
Oh, man, I'm so afraid to.
Yeah, there's not tons of them. I think they're just your player pieces. But still,
okay.
You're right. There are definitely minis there. So
Correct me if I'm wrong, but there aren't a lot of games with the theme of time travel, are there?
There's not a lot of good games.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot
I don't know.
crappy Back to the Future games.
There's a lot of really bad ones, but it's a tough thing. It's a tough theme to do well.
Yeah, but when they do well, they're exciting. So
When
this
they
one could be an exciting game.
Do well.
All right, John, what is your number 2?
Number 2 on my list is one of the ones that I thought would be on Daniel's list, and it's not unmatched. It's not really on my list. I was just giving you a hard time.
Well, I was going to talk about it because it will look great. Look at the George Washington. It's George Washington as a spy and Rosie the Riveter in a mech suit. It looks so great. Go ahead, John.
But curious, why did you not have it on your list?
Because I feel like Unmatched is a system that exists already. I would have Champions on my list and Unmatched on my list and Marvel Legendary on my list. So
It's got to be fresh, man.
I gotcha. Okay. Well, it's on my honorable mentions for that same reason.
Gotcha.
But no, my actual number 2 is Lodge. Just called Lodge. You're running a ski lodge. It's another one of these reality-based ones. But it's from the designer, why can't I think of his name? Peter McPherson. Daniel. Tiny Towns. Fit to Print. This is why I thought it would be on Daniel's list. Because you're drafting these different tiles to build these different rooms in your ski lodge. And if it's anything anywhere near as good as something like Tiny Towns, this game is going to be awesome. And it looks like a blast. I think it might take that anxiety away from Tiny Towns. That's the only thing that keeps me from playing Tiny Towns more often is I got to reapply my deodorant every time because it's like, oh, please don't pick glass. Please don't pick, they pick glass. What am I going to do with it? This, you're totally in your own control over what you're trying to draft and what you're trying to put in your lodge. So I think it might be a little more cozy for those of you out there, like a little bit cozier game, and you can cozy up in your lodge. And I think it looks really good. I think it'd be a blast, but I don't think. I think
the reason how babies happen.
Maybe that's the sequel. Lodge babies.
Yeah, the reason I overlook this, John, is that cover. Like, I'm not ever gonna pick up that. Not that it's a bad cover. It's actually a good cover for what it is. I
would agree.
But that is a cozy game that I don't want anything to do with. So, but I'm glad you saw it. This is why we do these lists, so we can hear people talk about the games that you might have just looked over them. So I will definitely check out this Tile Lane game. I was like, the realm of Tiny Towns.
I'm going to switch the order because after the game that Andy brought up.
No. We can't switch the order. Come on.
You don't even know the order. Come on. So I'm actually going to switch this, and I'm actually, the show isn't over, but I'm actually surprised this wasn't one of the first ones he brought up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, you're going to beat me to it.
Maybe you haven't.
That's what she's afraid of.
So, back onto the Uwe train. Did you hear about the Danes? So apparently this game has been talked about for quite a while. It's supposed to be in the world of Feast for Odin, and it's going to kickstart in this quarter of the year.
Oh, boy.
So people have been clamoring for this, and there is so much conflicting info. That's mainly why I wanted to talk about it, because I thought it was great, because they don't know exactly what to say, besides that there really isn't a consensus. There's ideas. And now, to back up a little bit for those, I'm sure they've already known Feast of Odin. It's farming, it's economics, manufacturing, the puzzly aspect.
Awesome.
Yes. So what this game is interesting is some are saying it's a standalone and could potentially be combined with Feast of Odin, which I can't even wrap my head around that because they're beasts of the games already. And others say, nope, it's its own game. It's just in the world. And I'm wondering, is this just a cash grab and just different art? One thing that was really, really interesting is people noted that this game will rival the size of Feast for Odin because it's supposed to be as big as a Gloomhaven box. Can you even imagine that?
Wow.
And let me tell you, I'm still recovering from the
can't.
ethnos debacle of 2025. So I'm cautiously waiting for more information on this because I do love Uwe. And I want to know, am I going to be playing a better version of Feast for Odin, since that's the one that consistently has gotten away from me. I never get to play it. People keep promising, doesn't happen.
Kelly, come play it with me, please. These guys are idiots and they don't like it. It's such a good game.
I want to play it, like,
well,
literally.
let's play it. Tyler will even teach it to you. Tyler will teach it to you.
Literally been waiting for.
Why can't you teach it to her?
Oh, I don't teach.
You know what? I have to compliment Andy. He taught me mini golf recently.
Those who teach cannot do.
And he's taught me a few games recently, and he's really raised the bar. I'm really proud of how Andy teaches. He does a great job.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad I
a little
offended
plug
all of
there
our
for
teacher
you.
friends out there.
Yeah. And so, the only thing I will say negatively, obviously, I've had many rants about how many big box games we have now. I don't have the room. I'm literally down to 3 open shelves. I'm freaking out, and I can't do it. They're about to release a new Wingspan expansion, and I already have that big box. So I'm like, guys, stop it. Stop it.
They'll make another big box.
Yeah, so I don't know what they're thinking. Like, gamers don't live in mansions, and most of us don't know how to emotionally purge to make room for these games, but we'll see. We'll see.
I go through an emotional purge once a year. Kelly. You want to come? 12-step group for board gamers.
Yeah, I probably need to sign up. What about you, Andy?
Was that off your list, Andy?
It was not, actually.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
My name is Andy, and I'm a recovering board game addict.
You're not recovering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Liar.
I'm going to jump in here. I'm gonna snipe this one off the list because it's got to be on there by you guys. I mean, it's the Homer pick, right? It's the pick everybody is excited about, and that would be Brass Pittsburgh. And look, I'm not a Brass aficionado, but I have played it a few times, and it's really good.
It's a good game.
I wish I could play it more. I haven't played it that much, but it's great. And I've talked to fanboys who swear Lancaster, the original, is the best. I've only played Birmingham, but I can't say for certain. But it looks like I think I heard Pittsburgh's going to do some stuff to please the Lancaster fans, and it also brings some more theme into it. So it brings in the theme of like the what is it, the steel and the oil of the Rockefellers and the what's the other guy's name, Carnegie, and those guys. John would know more about them.
Sure.
That's from his era.
Yeah.
So it looks like it tries to build a little more theme in there, and it looks just looks like a neat new Brass game. It's going to be on everybody's list. Come on, it's going to be up there. Brass Pittsburgh.
Okay.
And by everybody, you mean everybody not on the show, right?
Yeah.
Hi,
Chris Evans.
That's right.
Yeah.
You don't
you call
like
him
Brass?
Chris Evans? You
Chris
mean Ryan
Evans?
Evans?
Chris
You mean
Evans.
Ryan Evans?
That's
Or
the
Ryan
son.
Evans.
That's the
No,
son
I
of
mean
Brian
Chris
and
and
Chris.
Ryan. They're
I meant to
essentially the
say
same
Chris.
person.
I meant to say Chris and the Evans. Sorry.
Ah, okay.
Because doesn't
They're
Chris
a
like
hive mind.
that game too? Or am
Just
I
for
wrong?
He actually-
context, Chris used to be on this show, and the Evans are friends of ours that we play games with.
Yes.
Yeah. So actually, Chris is in the same boat that I am.
And
Where
Chris Evans
it's-
played
okay.
Captain America, didn't he?
that as
Okay.
well. Chris,
Sorry, Chris. Didn't mean to tarnish your reputation.
that's okay. Captain America will forgive you. All right. So for my number one, again, not my number one in my heart, that would probably be Grendel. I think I'm the most excited about that one, which I already backed and bought. So there you go. But my number one for this list is called Avalon, the Riven Veil. This is an area control game that gave me real blood rage vibes. It was beautiful. The miniatures on it were great, but the board is really cool too. And the board is circular. And you explore it. So as you're moving into new areas, you actually like flip over the long oval tiles. So they're really interesting different tiles. So I hope that means it's modular. I didn't see that it said it was, but I can't imagine it not being with that format. But what's kind of cool about this is as you're exploring, you might encounter magical creatures that then you will join your side. So kind of like Pokemon. It's pretty much King Arthur meets Pokemon meets the Root. Probably not, but maybe. And Blood Rage, and add Blood Rage in there. So yeah, it looked beautiful. Area control, kind of 4X game, I think. The battling system is card based, and it looks like you play a card and it can be powered up to 8. So like it's a base of 3, and then you can discard 5 cards to make it the 8th. So there's like this versatility, and if you want to go all in on a battle or not. So that was kind of a unique system. If I was seeing that correctly, again, these are anticipated games. I've never actually seen this before, so I'm just trying to figure it out what I'm looking at. But yeah, there you go. It's a King Arthur game that looks fantastic. So I'm excited for it.
King Arthur is the only thing that sounds good.
Yeah, the King Arthur theme sounds cool, and I like some of the things you described. I like the circular board.
Yeah, and you're exploring. You flip the tile, and you get like an owlbear or something like that. What's not to like?
I don't think I want to do it for 3 hours.
I'm laughing because I was looking this up on Board Game Geek, and one of the commenters was like, this is what crowdfunding has become. I went to the Kickstarter link, top of the page was greeted by miniatures, scrolled a bit, saw some more minis, scrolled a bit more, saw some more minis, kept on going, and somewhere near the bottom was finally some game information. I don't know, that cracked me up.
Wow, did Chris write that? That sounds amazing.
That sounds like a review by Chris, yes.
But I did watch the video, and the video was mostly informative, so it's fine. But they know their audience. They're selling to the miniatures. Like, I think the game is probably going to be good. It'll be fine. I don't think they're going to put a crap game out there. But let's be honest. People are like, acrylic standees are the future, which they are. But board games are still going to have miniatures because... No, it's true. You can shake your head, but they'll still have miniatures because there is a group of people out there who want to paint them, and you will automatically make money based on that. So they're not going anywhere, but I don't think that a game with the miniatures is automatically dismissible, and this game actually looked really cool. Again, gave me Blood Rage vibes, which is always a good time.
It's not about the acrylic. It's all about the wood.
No, it's acrylic.
Wood
acrylic
meeples.
standees. Wood meeples with
Isn't that a Taylor
with
Swift
a
song
screen
about
print.
wooden meeples?
I'm sure she did one during her board game era.
Another news.
John, what's your number one?
Well, my number one is I really can't get on Daniel about, being such a soft target for some of these games because I have to live with my number one being Status: A Victorian Affair. And if anybody is a gamer on Facebook, you've probably been inundated with ads for this, or maybe it's just me because they know the audience. But not only are you like representatively building up your estate, you're literally doing it. You get a dollhouse in this game, 4 of them, one for every player, and they all have a little different theme to the design, and it's a worker placement game. They get me with that too. It's a worker placement game, a little bit of set collection. You're buying things for your house and you're putting them in there. Oh, let me put the grandfather clock in here. It looks really good next to the leather chair. And then at some point, you're hosting soirees. You're trying to climb the upper echelons of society is the whole point of this game. So you're doing all these things to move up in society, but really you're doing it to play with your dollhouse. And it looks cool enough that it got me, and I'm all in on it. So we're going to be doing an unboxing of this year. We're going to be playing it. Status: A Victorian Affair. I hope it's fun. The funny thing is, I think an add-on is going to be to a version of the game where you don't have to use the houses. You can just, it's just like a smaller version where you can just... So obviously they're not necessary one bit. So am I finally going to reach my level of overproduction where I think that's too much for a game? We'll find out this year on Status: A Victorian Affair.
So
at some point, John, you just have to admit you like playing with paper dolls and dollhouses.
Well, not paper, acrylic.
The takeaway from today's episode is that we like games with dollhouses and dresses and Victorian age stuff.
There you go. And some romance.
I mean,
romance.
I think my Victorian game killed your Victorian game, John.
We'll find out.
Sorry.
We'll find out.
And all I know is I'm staying true to my nerdum. I got my comic books. I got me some King Arthur. I got time travel. I'm the real deal, guys.
Hey,
these other
mine
people
are all reality-based and superheroes. So there you go.
Have we had one game with aliens yet?
Well, we'll see.
Maybe yours.
Kelly, what do you got for your number one? Is it Aliens?
It's not truly number one, just like Daniel, not in my heart of hearts.
You guys are lame.
So to speak. This is actually one I thought I might have crossed over with Daniel because he spoke so much about Darwin's Journey, and this is from the same maker, which is Galileo's Truth.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's an upcoming competitive Euro-style board game, up to 4 players. In this game, you take on the roles of a brilliant scholar during the dawn of the modern science. You'll observe the sky, and I really love this, write treatises. That is a true word. Go look it up, folks. Manage resources and develop groundbreaking ideas as you push boundaries of knowledge in the early 1600s. The game looked cool. It looks like it blends mechanics like deck building, worker placement, resource management. It really looked cool. It kind of gave me the Galileo Galilei vibes, but not made by the same people. So I thought that was interesting. So this is definitely something that looked a little crunchy, beautifully designed. I think me and Daniel will play it.
Yeah, I'll play it. Galileo doesn't do much for me. Darwin, I've always wanted. I actually was going to be a biologist once upon a time, so that's why I'm intrigued by that stuff. But looking at the designers, I won't butcher their name for their benefit. They are responsible for making a Golem and Coimbra and First Rat and Lorenzo Magnifico and Grand Austria Hotel. So yeah, I'm actually super excited about this game with that kind of pedigree. And then also it's from Thundergriff Games, which is Darwin's Journey and Etherstone. So yeah, they've made incredible looking games. And yeah, I'll play this one. I might even snag this one up.
I remember now I looked at this because the cover looks amazing. And then I looked at the game and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is a mishmash of color and symbol. And I don't know. It doesn't look like the cover at all.
I'll get you, John. You played Luthier. Come on.
Well, that looks way better than this.
But he was behind Grand Austria Hotel, John. That's like one of your favorite games.
True. I know. I could be talked into it probably. I'm not buying it though. I ain't buying it.
That looks good.
Andy, what you got for potentially your number one or just the last game you're going to mention?
So we'll just go with this one here. It is a crossover between very popular games, Wingspan and Flip 7. It's called Flippin' the Bird. Wait.
No, it's
that
not.
That actually belongs on one of John's Believe It or Not segments, I think.
I was like, what? You had me.
No, my number one is not going to be very exciting to you guys because it's actually just a reskin, reprint, retheme of an excellent game that people don't know about, I don't think, because it's such a hidden gem, and that would be Stefan Feld's Manila, which is a retheme of Amerigo, and I love Amerigo. If you haven't played it, it's one of his lighter games, but it's so much fun. You get to do a little exploration, some area control. You have this really fun cube tower mechanic, which I have to thank my friend Greg, who made a 3D print replica exactly of the Amerigo Tower for me, and I'm super excited about that. But yeah, I'm a bit of a Feld fanboy. Can I start the Feld fanboy club?
Sure.
Okay.
I didn't know they were remaking this.
We have a viewer that would not like that term.
No. Oh, well, I say it endearingly. No, I'm excited about this because have you guys played Amerigo?
Oh yeah,
No.
I own it.
Okay, it's a great game, isn't it, Kelly?
It's fantastic.
There we go. See,
I love Andy's
I got
reviews
street
of
cred now.
games. Have you played it? It's great.
You know what? I am a mere enthusiast who has no time to handle such
explain.
intricacies.
Well, there's a
Speaking
Manila
of-
that came out in 2005. Is this a remake of that?
No, but that is
No.
another great game.
No,
Well, that's
it's
the only
horrible.
one I see on
I
Stay
say
away.
that because
GGG.
Daniel hates it. Daniel
Stay
hates
away.
I'm sorry. Did
It looks
Chris
terrible.
come back, or is
it.
this
No,
Andy?
it's
No.
not bad. Adam Shank taught us that one. It's a push your luck game from way back. But anyway, yes.
Hey,
Manila.
Okay, let's do a few honorable mentions because we can't end on that crap.
Yeah,
No,
this
no,
is
Kelly
a
was still
honorable
talking.
mention.
Kelly still had something to say, I think.
Oh no,
Okay.
that was pretty. No, that was pretty much it. I was just
She
looking
talked
it up.
about.
They didn't have
I'm
any
gonna start-
pictures. I wanted to see
I'm going to
pictures.
start with my honorable mention, but it's not really an honorable mention as much as it is just a mention. You, Kelly, saying that you go to the islands and you take them over. I was like colonization. There's a game coming out this year called Colonization.
There is.
there's no sugarcoating it.
That's bold.
It's a game about colonizing.
Yep.
And it's like
Colonizating.
historically accurate
Colonizating.
from Western point of view.
Sounds.
Yes.
I'm
amazing.
gonna
It was
go
like-
colonizing it.
I did some research on it because I was like, is this a troll game? Is this like one of those fake games? But nope, it's real. It's coming
real.
out, but
I don't know that it looks very good. It looks like a Randy game.
No, it actually looks
Randy.
horrible.
Is it about
So-
alien colonization?
Maybe that's what I meant.
Yes, aliens. You're so close. Okay, but here's
Well, no,
my
it's
two.
alien colonization. You can get away with that.
You could. There you go. But no, it's
Maybe.
not. It's about real colonization. So my two honorable mentions are both games that I backed. Actually, I lied. I didn't back this other one. I keep thinking I did, but I didn't. And then that is All Plays Sail Legacy. It's a 40. There's 40 different scenarios in this Legacy game. That's a 2-player trick-taking game. And I actually really enjoy Sail. It's such a clever game, and I play it with my wife often. So I will actually probably end up buying this. I don't know why I didn't back it. It was kind of silly for me not to back it. And then the other one I backed 2 years ago, and I think this is the year it's going to come out, and it's called Robomon. Robomon. It is a game about collecting little
Jamaican
Pokemon-like
robots.
creatures. It
Jamaican
is
robots.
Pokemon robots. You're not making them. You're collecting them.
Robomon.
I remember when you and Philip backed this, and I missed out on it. It still hasn't fulfilled.
Still hasn't. But this is the year. There's like an adventure book in it, and you got to build a team of 6 Robomon, and you fight other Robomon trainers to become the very best that there ever was. Totally not Pokemon. It is Pokemon, but I'm excited for this game.
So I'm just curious. I know this is an honorable mention, but why was it delayed so much? Did they say?
His first time publisher, he reworked the rules and a lot of production issues, and yeah, just whatever. It is one of those things, but it's
They're
coming.
laid back out there, man. It takes them a while.
See, John appreciates my humor.
Yes.
Very off the wall and makes no sense.
That's Andy's one
That's me.
fan.
I'm on.
There you go. I'm the only fan.
We've come a long way. I used to give John a lot of crap.
Yeah, it still happens.
I've taken the baton.
Yes, she definitely has. All right, I got a couple of real quick honorable mentions here. One of them was going to be that Unmatched Stars and Stripes, but Daniel already talked about that. But then, Daniel, did you see Tiny Towns Underground coming out?
No, I haven't played any Tiny Towns expansions.
Well, me either, because the only one that I want is Architects, and you cannot find that anywhere. So hopefully this is one you can actually find, but you're actually building buildings that are underneath your other buildings somehow. I don't know. It sounds pretty cool. It sounds like it's doing more of the same, but it might be just better, just more things to fit on your board. It might be really cool.
Does it have groundhogs?
Maybe. I don't know. Then the other one is Casus Belli. Just because of the name Casus Belli, because it was in a famous Seinfeld episode.
Casus Belli.
Casus Belli.
What's that? What's Casus Belli?
Oh, it's nothing.
Is it about me?
A Latin phrase, George. It does not mean anything.
Did you ever find out what a Casus Belli is?
No.
It's like a false flag attack. It's like a reason to go to war.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Didn't
Like
see
our
that.
Pearl Harbor would have been a Casus Belli of event. So
It would?
yeah.
All right. Well, I got
9/11?
the best honorable mentions here. No, I'm just kidding. So for those that like Let's Go Japan, and let's say that's not your type of sushi, they're doing another one, and it's called Let's Go to France.
Yes,
So,
they are.
as far as I could tell, it looks like it's the exact same game, just different theme, different artwork, different country, But
I'm sure there'll be
that-
some changes.
maybe.
I don't think it's
so
a
I thought,
direct reprint, but yeah.
okay, well, the pictures I saw looked pretty similar, but that
really?
either way, it could have different kind of mechanics, new cards, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. And this is a game, my next one is one that I've been trying to get a hold of, but now I found out they're reprinting it, and I'm probably going to butcher this name, but I think it's Trismegistus? Or Trismegistus? I'm not sure.
I know how to say it, but I have to see it. Hold
Okay.
on. Yeah, I mean, you can keep going.
I'm giving it to you. No. I really don't have a lot more to say than that. It's just one of those that I believe it's quite a long game. It looks like it has some really interesting mechanics. But look it up. It looks cool. I definitely am going to check it out. One other quickie is The Great Library, another Lacerda.
Yeah.
And
I was gonna
that
put
one
on my
looks
list.
really nice, and it's about a library. I have a friend that might just want to take a look at that one. But
Yeah, that looked cool.
it's kind of funny. It's been causing a lot of controversy because people are like, no, Weather Machine's better. And others are like, no, this is the best Lacerda. And I'm just like, huh. That's all.
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody says Weather Machine is the best. That's a hot take there.
That is.
From the comments.
Hmm.
Just from the comments.
I actually don't know how to say Trismegistus. I used to, I think, or I said it.
Ooh,
in my
I think
head
you
and it made
did. That
sense.
sounded good. Trismegistus.
No, I don't think it was.
Is it
I
French?
don't think it was.
Trismegistus.
Très méchant.
But all I could hear is what you said now. So even if it was something else, I can't hear anything other than that now. All right.
All
Well,
right.
I failed.
Teach us how to say it in the comments, folks.
There you go. I don't know how you do that, but go ahead. Andy,
Well-
do you have any honorable mentions?
Unlike you guys, I did not do extra homework and come up with honorable mentions. But oh, wait! I've got one here.
Oh, wait, Stratego.
No, this one is all about picky eaters. It's an adventure storybook game. picky eaters in a restaurant in a foreign country. It's called Sushi Stop.
Are you?
I think
Trolling
you're trolling
us?
us.
Yes, he is.
Because this sounds too much like a game for him. Because he's
Yeah.
a picky
Sushi
eater.
Stop. I'm a picky eater. That's right. The closest I get to sushi is Sushi Go.
There
you
was
go.
one more coffee game I almost put on there. It was about you running your own coffee shop. That the theme was it was a library, and you also had like a planetarium on the ceiling, and it was called Starbucks. But
Okay.
This
That's
sounds
funny.
better already. Why didn't you put that on the list?
better
How did that get knocked off?
I have a feeling we have just got some ammo now for new parodies we're going to do.
Maybe we do.
Into the
Maybe
new
we
year.
do.
All right. Well, let us know what games you are excited about. That's what we are excited about. And as Andy said, we're enthusiasts, not experts. We don't have our ears to the floor of what's coming and hot and stuff. So let us know so we can look at it. Also, I forgot to say the biggest honorable mention, and probably the reason none of us put it on our list is because we did an entire episode about it. But
Yeah.
that's Bagged and Boarded.
Yes.
Super excited to get my copy of that. So that would be, that would have been on my list if
Yep.
we literally didn't just talk about it.
Yeah.
Just like Kelly said.
Literally.
Kelly just gave it the French kiss.
The French kiss of approval. No, that's our seal.
Oui,
It's a
oui.
French kiss, and it's just like a tongue, like. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a
Well,
deep cut. That's a deep cut.
I'm
Little like the Rolling
excited
Stone
for.
logo.
I'm excited for 2026, guys. I hope that we see some even better games than we did last year, and that every year they just keep getting better and better. And we will lament that we did not have enough time to play them all, and we still have all the 2027 or 2007 games we still want to play. And it's just the life of a gamer. We're just always trying to find a way to play more games.
The 2007 games were on Andy's list this year. What are you talking about?
That's
I
right.
know.
that's fair.
He didn't go too far. Not to mention, I'm just curious, guys, your BG stats, how they do the whole reflection of the last year.
Oh.
I happened to look through mine, and I was really proud of myself. I got more plays, more games in successfully each year, and last year was my
Very
biggest.
good.
Did you guys
Very
have
nice.
that?
I haven't looked at that.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Ooh,
I
do
had-
it, John.
this
It's
year,
fun.
I had a New
is
Year's
my
resolution
big
to
picture.
play a game every day, and I've already broken it.
You try that every year. Usually it's after Gen Con too.
Yeah. I'm going to play a game every single day.
Yeah.
But you have Crokinole, dude. How
I know.
can you not convince
I
one
know,
of
I
your
can
four
play
kids to play
Crokinole.
Crokinole?
I know. I know.
Crocodile too soon.
I got a Tracy board.
Yeah.
Hashtag not a
Bragger.
sponsor. Yet.
Hashtag post a picture.
All right. Our goal was to have this episode done in an hour. So we're going to probably remove everything that Andy said because he is the one that wants it under an hour. So, Andy, let's hear the outro that they may or may not hear.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us around the board. Oh, did you want me to speak fast? Is that what it was?
I don't care.
Let's go.
Just
Fight.
speak.
Thanks for joining us on Around the Board, and we would love to hear from you, so please feel free to comment and like our videos below and share them with all your friends and family members and enemies, for all I care. You can also find us on the various social medias. That would include Facebook. We got a big Facebook group because we're old. And Daniel's been making us come into the 21st century with the Instagram lately. So we're doing the Insta.
The old Insta.
The Insta. So check out all those socials. And of course, you can always mail us at mail@aroundtheboard.net. Thank you so much for joining us. We will talk to you next time. Around the Board.
Coolest shirt I got for Christmas.
Starbucks.
Yeah. But is your AirPods a little switch?
Yeah.
I got a Switch. I got a Switch too.
Oh.